Well, Robert Schein is Chief Investment Officer at Blanke Schein Wealth Management. He joins us now. Robert, good to see you this morning. Let's just rewind before we get into those latest tariffs. What is the state of corporate America at the moment, right now?
It's great to be with you again. Here in the U.S., there's a big sigh of relief as we're on the heels of what has just been passed, which is the One Big Beautiful Bill, the huge legislation that the Trump administration and Congress has been able to meet that deadline as they set forth at the very beginning of the year. And what that means is there's some corporate clarity and certainty moving forward. Clarity and certainty for the consumer. They're going to know what their tax rate is moving forward. But on the business side, there's clarity and incentives for businesses, large and small here in the U.S., to unleash animal spirits by some of the incentives built into the bill.
So that's the pro-growth side. But what about the uncertainty when you've got the president floating potential tariffs on pharmaceuticals, possible tariffs on other goods?
We've seen this since day one. I think if you look at the Trump administration right away, they started out with the tariff talk versus the bill talk. That was a changeover from the first Trump administration and their first term. They were able to successfully, again, get the bill passed, but now tariffs are back on. Didn't even wait 24 hours before. Basically, really getting back to the table and seeing what deals can be made with what countries. Obviously, we've seen copper in the last 24 hours, and now we're looking at pharmaceuticals in dead sites later down the pike. I think at the end of the day, you have to really realize that all of the headlines are one thing, but the reality is another. And I think the market now, by not a huge sell-off and just kind of grinding out where we are and coming off of our April lows and just kind of being in suspended animation, taking a sigh of relief, is a welcome sign that they know that they're going to allow time, the market's going to allow time for the administration to work out and see through some of these headlines.
Robert Schein, Chief Investment Officer at Blanke Schein Wealth Management. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Blanke Schein Wealth Management is a group of investment professionals registered with HighTower Services, LLC, member FINRA and SIPC, and with HighTower Advisors, LLC, a registered investment advisor with the SEC. Securities are offered through HighTower Securities, LLC. Advisory services are offered through HighTower Advisors, LLC. This is not an offer to buy or sell securities. No investment process is free of risk, and there is no guarantee that the investment process or the investment opportunities referenced herein will be profitable. Past performance is not indicative of current or future performance and is not a guarantee. The investment opportunities referenced herein may not be suitable for all investors. All data and information referenced herein are from sources believed to be reliable. Any opinions, news, research, analysis, prices, or other information contained in this research is provided as general market commentary. It does not constitute investment advice. Blanke Schein Wealth Management and HighTower shall not in any way be liable for claims and make no expressed or implied representations or warranties as to the accuracy or completeness of the data and other information, or for statements or errors contained in or omissions from the obtained data and information referenced herein. The data and information are provided as of the date referenced. Such data and information are subject to change without notice. This document was created for informational purposes only. The opinions expressed are solely those of Blanke Schein Wealth Management and do not represent those of HighTower Advisors, LLC, or any of its affiliates.